AA battery to charge you up. Ask Anicco vibe, let it lift you up. We're talking life goal streams and so much more. Dropping all the keys, let us open your doors. AA battery to charge you up. Ask Anicco vibe, let it lift you up. We're talking life goal streams and so much more. Love, live, and laugh, let your mind explore.
Acts, she designs, she orchestrates, she illustrates, educates. I don't know what else more I can say, but I got my girl, dear friend, sis, fellow creative, Empress J in the building.
What's up?
Yes. What is your gift? Because here at Ask Anicco,
has to do with entertainment, and my gift is being creative. And matter of fact, my gift is being more than creative. My gift is being unapologetically creative in many areas. So I am an international singer. I write, produce, and perform international music, which celebrates my Caribbean heritage. I was born in the States, but I represent Barbados, where my family originated from, so that represent that 246. But I represent all West Indians and West Indian Americans. I also act. I've been acting since I was small.
Yeah.
I've been in small and big productions, on television, on stage. I also write stage and film. I have produced my own plays, and I have produced my own web series and industrial films and things like that. And I also dance. I've been dancing since I was little as well. So I have my own dance fitness business and also dancers. And all that I do, I celebrate my Caribbean heritage. So I have Island Pet Fitness, which is my fitness and dance brand. I have Holt Productions, which is my theater and TV productions. And I have Empress J Music, which is me singing. And I am a children's book author. So I add in Erica Joyner Publishing, and I publish my own children's book called Love Bug. So I have all of that, and I do it well.
Today's topic on our show is challenges. We all face challenges. And for those who don't know what challenges are, I'll just give Ask Anicco's version of what challenges are. Challenges are anything that impede or stop a process or possibly hurt a process of anything that you're doing. Could be a challenge. It could be in your life. It could be in your career. It could be in your work. It could be in your social, finances, physical. We have physical challenges, all kind of challenges. But all these things do is, I believe, they help to mold and to shape us. These are things that we need to use to strengthen us and to get us to our next levels in life. And basically, I started this program, Ask Anicco, because of my own personal challenges and being able to express my own creativity. I am originally from West Africa. My parents are from Ghana. I'm born in the States, but I'm an African. Hey, you see this thing? So I represent Africa. And of course, the Caribbean represents Africa. And I thought to put together this show. And this show has toured. And I have toured with Empress J, interviewing and introducing artists all over the world. We've been on all kinds of stages. I've danced for her as well. I've been in Hope Productions. I originally met her as an actor. Years ago, I had auditioned for a project for her, and then we just took off. Our relationship just went sky high from there, and the rest is history. So those are what I believe challenges are. And as I was saying before, anybody that's on the show, I want you to share your life experiences, because it's going to help our audience to get over whatever challenges they may have in whatever area of the life it is. I know everybody doesn't have, I'm not going to say everybody doesn't have, everybody does have a gift. everybody doesn't always have dreams. And that's deep. I'm gonna let the audience sit on that. And that's also because I believe of some personal challenges you may be having as to why you don't dream anymore. Or the dream that you had when a child is lost. Or the dream you have when as an adult changes or alters because of challenges. So when do you do these things?
All day long.
How do you start your day? When do you wake up?
COVID has definitely shifted how I do things and when I do things. So I'll talk about presently how I manage everything. I first wake up and meditate. And then I plan out, these are the tasks that I want to accomplish today. And a lot of times I'll go and write them down, or I've written them down the day before and make sure that, I'll check my list of things that I need to do, and then, or I'll add to them. And I try to stay very organized with what I have to do, because of COVID and things being closed down, and I was originally part-timing, substituting to supplement my income. I was part-timing my gifts and talents as well. So with COVID, I was able to do it full-time. So when I wake up, it's full-time entrepreneurship, full-time grind. So I get up, I meditate, I focus my mind to these are the tasks that I need to happen today so that what I'm creatively thinking can be executed. That's how I do it all. And I don't have a set time off. I don't have a set time of going to bed, and I don't have a set time I try to at least make sure that I sleep at least 8 hours if I can. And then there are times where I can't sleep for like 24 to 48 hours because I'm working straight like that. But even when I know I'm going to be in that type of sleep deprivation, I try to sleep extra. So it's all about, I hate people, it's not about balance, because there is something that you need to be balanced with. Life needs to be balanced, I think, in a way. But for me, it's more about organization and productivity.
Okay.
I won't say balancing. I say organize and being productive.
Okay. I like those two words you use, because a lot of times as a creative or a multitasker, some people like to call it, which I think is a silly word, people say stuff like, oh, you're so busy. But you need to be productive so that you're executing, not just busy doing a whole bunch of things. Is this what I'm hearing from what you're saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And I write stuff down to keep myself, because I'm a human. I'll get distracted. I'll get a phone call and start talking on the phone. I'll turn on Netflix and let me try to work and listen to something, and it's something that I adjust to all the time. Nowadays, folks no, because you're going to get caught up in a series, put on music instead so that you can focus and do what you have to do. Organize your day so that, if it's Monday, Tuesday, it is about these two aspects of the business. That's what I work on. Tuesday, Thursday is these aspects, and Friday, Saturday is this, time for travel, time for work. You just schedule it. Organize.
So the key word I keep hearing is organizing. So with challenges, the way to fight these challenges or get around them is, I think what you're saying is organize is one big clue or tool that you can give the audience. We talked about what you do, why you do it. No, we didn't talk about why. We talked about how and when. Now, why do you feel a need to share these gifts with the world? Why do you do what you do?
I do it because I've always had a gift to do things.
That's right.
And I know that my purpose on earth is to use those gifts. And a lot of times, like you said, everybody has a gift at something. And all gifts aren't necessarily within the entertainment world. Some people have a gift of finance where they are just wizards at numbers and making money and things like that. And if that's you, please call me 202-29. Oh, I'm joking. Some people they're gifted at things. So I've always been gifted at being an actress. I've always been gifted with music and dance and, just that entertainment field. But with the challenge of part fear, part trying to fit into or conform to what you think should be, or societal norms, or societal expectations. You know, you don't always use your gifts, especially if they're gifts within entertainment, because you're like, oh, everybody want to be a rapper, everybody want to be a singer, oh, everybody want to be an actress, everybody may want to, but everyone's not skilled to. So coming into the realization that, no, I do have these gifts, and I am good at these gifts. Right. And I was purposed to be here to use these gifts. And even when I was doing other things like teaching or anything else, I would always use these gifts. If I was teaching children theater, dance, music. I was always incorporating my gifts in no matter what I did.
I have to piggyback on that and agree to a 100%. I don't even know what 1,000%. I cannot stand that term. Oh, so what is it that you do? I remember years ago you were like, well, what is it that I don't do?
Yeah, ask me that, because that's easier. That's a shorter list.
Yeah, that's right. Because I mean, at the end of the day, and you're right, gifts are given to us by our maker, obviously. God gave us these gifts. And if you don't work in these gifts, that's where I believe you start to find discomfort in your life. That brings a challenge in your life too, when you're not working in your gift. Because if you are running around and doing this and that or the other, and it's not in your gift, it starts to become work, and it becomes hard, and it's stressful. But when you're doing something you love to do, and that's natural, a natural gift, you can do it all day, all night. Like you just told me, you do it 24 hours straight. Like somebody might say, I ain't working 24 hours at no job. I'm not going. Yeah, because they're not working in their gift. Because we've been on set for 12 hours. We didn't even know 12 hours went past. How many times we've rehearsed for hours and hours, no food, no water, and we're not even thinking about it because we're in our gift and we love what we're doing. It doesn't matter. So we thrive off of that. Can you give the audience 3 things that they can use in their life? 3 little tools that Empress J uses when they have challenges, whether it's disappointment, frustration, distraction, neglect, not believing in themselves. What could you just give us maybe like 3 jewels that come to your mind of tools that a person can use to help when they have challenges?
Well, I know when I face challenges, and most people's challenges are with themselves. Once you realize that the challenge is you first, and you need to reshape some things internally, then you're in the step for the right direction. And so a jewel is to just recognize that you do have a challenge and figure out what that challenge is. And that's looking at the man in the mirror, no matter how ugly it is, no matter how, you feel like if someone knew I thought this way, they would not like me, or they would judge me a certain way. You stop judging yourself and be honest with yourself. Like, this is me naked. You have to get naked with yourself. Look at yourself. And even if that's physically getting naked and like, I have these flaws, but it's okay. How can I use these flaws to either propel me, or how can I get over these flaws so that I can get to the better me? The next thing you have to do is only focus on the positive parts. Start working out those negative parts. Okay, yeah, I can be a little standoffish in these situations. I'm gonna work on that. But what I'm really good at is this. So I'm gonna focus on this, and I'm gonna purpose on this. And then those issues won't arise so much because I'm so focused on what the positive is. So even catching yourself, like retraining your brain to be in the positive moment and to manifest those things that you want. When it comes to challenges, is that you just have to overcome it. You have to man up, pull up your bootstraps, put on your big girl drawers, all of those cliches. Just face it and do it. Execute. That's when you pull yourself like, no, I can do it because it's somebody who was just like me who did it too. And so if they can do it, I can do it. And even if there's not somebody else, then I'm gonna be the first person to do it. Then someone else later on will be able to use me as an example to overcome.
For all those tuning in, I just want to reiterate the jewels that Empress J dropped today about challenges. And she basically said, first of all, get naked. Recognize what those challenges are. Recognize what they are so that you can face them. Look at yourself. Everything starts within. It's all about us. You're your only competition. That's the crazy part. We're out here looking at everybody else. The only competition is looking right back at you in the mirror. So look at yourself. Use your flaws to better yourself, she said. Things that you feel are wrong or you don't think are right, use those things to elevate or elevate another person who may have the same flaw, but when they see you doing something great, they're like, hey, wait a minute. It's not that bad. She also said she wants you to focus on the positive. Don't focus on the negative. Focus on the positive things that you have going on for yourself versus the negative. I heard Oprah talk about this one time, just your cup running over, and basically surrounding yourself around people who believe in all your positive attributes and tell you to fill yourself up with yourself, because it's only you that you're giving to the world. So when someone tells you you're full of yourself, that's great. You should be. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yes.
So we need to stop telling people, oh, you're full. That's great, because that's what they should be. You shouldn't be full of anybody else. And that's our other problem. We want to copycat and dummy other people. No, walk in your gift. What is your gift? She also said that's the way to manifest it, through positivity and believing is how you manifest your gift. And lastly, she said, whatever challenges you are facing, just pull up your big girl drawers or your bootstraps, whatever phrase you want to use, and overcome it. Things can be tough. We've all done it. I've done it. We've let things go. We're like, oh, I don't want to call that person. I don't want to pick up. Oh no, I owe them this, or dang, I don't want to talk to them. Just call them. Because at the end of the day, they're human and they can't do nothing more to you than what you can do to them. You don't have it, you don't have it. If you can't do this, or they don't want you to come back to work, or whatever. So whatever it may be, it just may be what has to be. Because the toughest things are usually the best things for your life. So those challenges will always make you stronger. This is what I got from Empress, and this is what Anicco's giving you, piggybacking on what my girl is saying. Challenges give you strength. Now, for the fun portion of Ask Anicco, because we've done this great thing about challenges. Everyone now knows who Empress J is, and if you don't, of course, you will see all her contacts in the below, in the comments of the section, and running around this thing. And I want you guys to go out and follow her, listen to her music, buy the book, do everything to support, because we have to support each other. So now we're gonna play like a little trivia. It's just a little short game. I'm gonna ask you about 3 or 4 questions, and then we'll play a time trivia at the end of my 3 or 4 questions, just so the audience can get a feel for who Empress J is and things like that. So my first question is, Tupac or Biggie Smalls? If I was at the crib and I was like, yo, let's listen to.
It would be Biggie.
All right, so you're Biggie. So New York girl. All right, everyone in the building. There's nothing wrong with that. Prince or Michael Jackson?
Prince.
No hesitation. I love it.
No hesitation. And has always been.
You know, hello. You know I'm going to take it into the reggae sector. Beanie Man or Sean Paul?
Beanie Man.
Hey, Beanie Man.
I shouldn't say that, but Beanie Man.
I know. It's all good. We'll go back on the reggae a little bit. Now, Peter Tosh or Bob Marley?
Bob Marley.
Okay. All right. I kind of knew you were going to say that. And I'm just going to throw one more bonus in before the time question, because you're an actress. I kind of know. I think I know, but I'm just going to let you say anyway. Viola Davis or Halle Berry?
Viola Davis.
Hello. Shut it down. Luther or Teddy Pendergrass?
Luther.
All right. She's a Luther girl. All right. Now it's time.
That is skinny Luther.
It's time for our trivia game. So basically, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. I asked you to get a pen and paper because I'm going to give you 30 seconds. And what we're going to do, being as though you do love Bob Marley, but you're a soca artist too. So it's like, I'm like a little bit torn. Let's see how many Bob Marley songs, who can name the most in 30 seconds? Because I love Bob Marley as well. So we are going to play against each other. I'm going to hit a timer. And we're going to see who can name more Bob Marley songs in 30 seconds. And then we'll see.
Probably could name more. Because I know the words to songs. I may not know the title.
Oh, no. So this question may not be fair. Who can name more reggae artists in 30 seconds?
Okay.
And they could be dance hall. They could be conscious. They could be whoever. They have to just be a reggae artist.
Okay.
Of course, I'm gonna say my first 2 that I already named. So I had Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Lady Saw,
Uh-huh.
Beanie Man,
Uh-huh.
Sean Paul.
Uh-huh.
I want to say Spragga Benz.
Yes.
Okay.
That is hardest.
Shaggy.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to say Chinsia, but I don't know if she's a.
Cynthia.
Okay, Shinsia. All right, that's it. What I only had. All right, I didn't do too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 8. All right, I already know you're gonna kill me. All right.
I beat you. I got 10. So I had some different ones.
Okay, name the ones you have, because we definitely gonna have to put them up on the screen.
Empress J.
Of course.
Bob Marley, Pizza
That's not fair.
Time.
You do all music. That's not fair.
But my EP that's coming out has a lot of dance hall music in it, so
Okay.
yeah.
We got
And when I used to have a live band, we did rock and reggae, so I can't not include myself.
That's true. But you're in every category.
Bob Marley, Pizza Tosh, Shabba Ranks, Conscious, Dexter Dap, Spice, Lady Saw, Shinsia, and Hood Celebrity.
Oh, I just want to do a recap, everybody. Today, we had Empress J in the building and we talked about challenges in life. And basically, Empress told you to focus on yourself. Look at you. Get yourself naked and see what's going wrong and try to fix it, address it. Use your challenges that you face to help you with whatever you're trying to do in life. Don't look at them as flaws, but look at them as assets, is what I got from her. And also she said you have to focus on the positive in all you do, your language, the way you speak, your actions, even down to traffic. Like, she's so right about that. We all do that. We all have had a time when we do this. So don't say you don't do that, because everyone has done it. But be conscious of it and try to not do it, and be conscious and change. She also said, lastly, that to manifest everything that you want to do, you have to just overcome things. There are a lot of things that are just not going right, but hey, take a step forward and try to fix it. And that's just what I got from Empress today. She gave you some great jewels of strategy for your life. There's tons of other ones out there, but those 3, I believe you can start to implement today, now, tomorrow if you need to, but today is always the best day. So everyone, that's a wrap for Ask Anicco. Next time we'll have another fabulous guest on and we'll be talking about another life strategy that you can use for you to overcome things in your life and to move forward. Here at Ask Anicco, we like to elevate others and we like to highlight people who are using their gifts, such as Empress J, to elevate other people. She's used her gifts in music, dance, television, writing, children's book now, educating. So just keep going, Empress. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. You encourage me. You motivate me. And thank you so much. And for all the ladies out there, let her encourage and motivate you too. All right, and that's a wrap.
AA battery to charge you up. Ask Anicco vibe, let it lift you up. We're talking life goals, dreams, and so much more. Dropping all the keys, let us open your doors. AA battery to charge you up. Ask Anicco vibe, let it lift you up. We're talking life goals, dreams, and so much more. Love, live, and laugh, let your mind explore.